Hello everyone, Becky Sweeney here. Happy to be here with you today. And our thread for today is because the Lord is my shepherd, he anoints my head with oil. And of course, we're looking at the 23rd Psalm if you've been following the devotional. If not, I'm going to read it to you, so no worries. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So our portion is verse 5, where it says, you anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. And when I read these verses, two things stand out to me that actually really comfort me and help me. And the first one is that the struggle is real, right? It says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and then it also says, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So sometimes just the acknowledgement of difficulty brings a sense of comfort because it validates our struggles. But then the beautiful part and the amazing part that I really love is that even in the middle of difficulty, even in the middle of financial crisis, even in the middle of conflict, even in the middle of passing through the shadow of death, God still does really good things. In fact, this anointing of someone's head with oil is something that would be done to an honored guest. And you're being signaled out. And I love that metaphor, how God, in the middle of our difficulty, signals us out, points us out, and honors us, and anoints our head with oil in front of our enemies. I find a lot of comfort in that. When my husband was in the hospital having surgery for his melanoma, he was having all his lymph nodes removed at UC San Francisco, and there were times that I was alone because Craig was incapacitated, and I stayed in his room with him, and I would walk the halls and I would walk around San Francisco by myself, and I did feel a little lonely, but I have to tell you, I felt almost a crushing, in a good way, presence of God in the middle of that difficulty. And there was nothing beautiful about it. There was nothing serene about it. It was not a good atmosphere. Sterile, concrete walls. It was actually felt a little dismal. But through the whole thing, even though I had sadness, I had uncertainty about the future, I felt an overwhelming presence and comfort from God, that he was with me, that he was going to get me through it, he was going to get Craig through it, and that I could trust him, and that even though life was hard, he was still at work doing good things. And that presence still accompanies me today in difficult times, just like we're in right now. And every day, you and I, we get to come to God with our hands out, right? In the middle of conflict or difficulty or failures, and God will signal us out. He will give us an honored place, and he will put his anointing over us and fill us new with his presence at any moment. We only just ask. Isn't that beautiful? I hope you find comfort in it today. I hope you find hope and courage as well. Hey, I really love you. I miss you. We will be together soon. God bless you.